Hail, good viewers and listeners in! Gears 5 is finally here, and in this old fart's opinion, it's awesome! And as we all know, old people are always right! There have been a lot of excellent new additions to the game, like this.
Hey!
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 Hey! Hey!
Hey!
Revolutionary! But for my money, the best new addition has to be the escape mode. Although it's pretty bare bones at this point, with the ability to design your own hives, I think it's got a lot of potential. Now at this point you're probably saying, but old Cyril, I thought this was supposed to be a video on how to level up fast. Why the f*** are you yammering on about escape mode? Well, my impatient young friends, after extensive testing by a crack team of experts on every game mode and every possible method for leveling up, we've come to the conclusion that escape is by far the fastest way to level up. Not only that, but escape is also the best way to earn scrap and supply drops as well. But there's a specific trick to it, so without any further ado, let's dive right in and get to it! Post haste! Now I know some of you will say, bruh, I go up 10 levels every time I play a full game of Horde. Yeah, but it takes you an hour and a half, numbnuts. You gotta take into consideration how long it's taking you to earn the XP, not just how much you're earning. By using this method, you'll be able to consistently level up 3 times every 10 minutes, meaning you can mathematically reach level 100 in just over 5 hours. That's roughly the time it would take to play 3 full Horde games, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. And I tested the max XP for every game mode too. I owned it arcade, owned it Horde, owned it co-op versus AI, owned it classic quick play, played like shit at ranked, then got my good friend and registered sex offender King JD to own it ranked for me, and none of these modes were even close to the leveling efficiency of escape mode. The trick is to strike a balance between ripping through the hive as fast as possible while killing as many enemies as you can. Use movement techniques like the cover slide to quick turn combo in order to get through the map as quickly as possible. Not only is this maneuver essential for putting maximum distance between you and the ever-growing crew of swarm followers on your tail, but it's handy for getting away from the ready-to-blow popper monkeys and charging sires. It's also especially helpful for moving quick while carrying a heavy weapon like the cryo cannon or mulcher. Play only on beginner difficulty. The rewards for playing on higher difficulties are simply not worth the risk of wasting time with restarts. The downside, of course, is that you won't get as many purple or gold card drops, but to be honest, most of those suck anyway. Also, it seems that the difficulty modifiers do more than what's stated. Every time I've added a couple, the hive has been significantly harder, with tougher enemies spawning regardless of what the modifier claimed, so just trust me and stick with beginner. This next part is crucial, so put down your f***ing phone and pay attention. Pick the Minds Map! The name of the game here is getting through the map as quickly as possible, and the Minds Map is by far the easiest to employ the strategy I'm going to describe. The majority of the enemies are melee only, like monkeys and chappies, which are much safer to run past than snipers and grenadiers. The only real threats here are the sires and those damn explosive monkeys. They can one-shot you from a surprisingly long distance and will ruin a good run faster than a freshman dork busts his nut at a brothel. There's a choice of 2 safe rooms on this map. Make sure you take the one on the left, as the right path is far more difficult. And be sure there are no enemies nearby when entering the safe room or the door won't open. When you come to this room with the 3 naked Reuters near the end, you must kill 2 of them. For some reason, doing this despawns the enemies in the next area, giving you little to no resistance between here and the chopper.
Get to the chopper!
Alright, I'm going! Calm your tits! Keep an eye on the mini-map as the areas all look the same, so it's easy to get turned around in there. Kinda like me when I get lost at the mall! The difference being you won't get swarmed by monkeys sitting on the bench outside Walmart, so keep your ass moving in the right direction. Plant shocks near the exit in the unlucky event that you have a warden spawn. These will slow him down and may even kill him outright, making your final stand much easier. Your time scoring game is always going to suck due to a plus 30-minute time penalty for playing on beginner, so don't worry too much about that. If you have the skill to play on a higher difficulty, then by all means, crank it up. It'll level you up even faster, but keep in mind that any deaths will drag down your XP per minute ratio, which is the key to all this.
Jar Jar is the key to all this.
No, he's not, you fat f***. Though you'll still get XP even if you fail, especially on higher difficulties. With just 2 modifiers, I got over 1700 XP for a failed run here, but it's still less effective time-wise than beginner, as you simply can't sprint through any of the areas safely. The only enemy who's likely to give you any trouble with this method is the Warden. In that case, wait here and get him crossed up on this piece of cover, then make like a hoser and take off, eh? This is a good practice since he can stun you with his double club slam, which allows the Sire to one-shot you. Or alternatively, just pop Lanny's ultimate and tear him a new arsehole, which brings us to character selection. I personally like Lonnie, and not just because she's got the mouth of a trucker.
Get some, you slimy fucks!
Oh, you dirty bitch! Marry me! She's also got increased melee damage and the best ultimate in the game. But if you want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone and level up a horde character in addition to increasing your overall level, Linda is a good choice for her melee resistance and shotgun damage buffs, and any experience you earn in escape carries over to horde mode. Just don't be expecting any nice boners here like with Lonnie. The character model they used isn't sweaty and shredded Linda Hamilton circa 1991. This is 2019 Linda Hamilton, who, to put it respectfully, looks as though she's been rode hard and put away wet one too many times. You can actually safely sprint through the entire map of the mines without fighting a single enemy, but you'll only get about 800 XP for that, which isn't even enough for a full level. The best way to maximize your run is to fight your way through the first half, killing every enemy before the safe room, then sprint your way through the second half, killing only the 2 Reuters I mentioned earlier. That will give you a consistent 1500 XP and take about 5 minutes in total, including the time in the menus. Once I discovered this method, I hit level 100 within a week. So now let's re-up and see what we get! A fucking Fletch Spray! That's it! I fought through 1,000 monkeys for a goddamn blood spray! Fuck! And that's it! Overall, I really like escape mode. They even represented the elderly. Not the first time you've had a long pipe rammed uncomfortably down your throat, is it, Linda? Alright, I'm leaving. Till next time, fare thee well, f***ers!
If you enjoyed the video, please leave a comment and a like. It helps us get more exposure on the YouTubes. And while you're at it, why not subscribe? We put out shit like this every week.